recording a video today. I'm doing it with intentions that it reaches somebody I care about. And I hope that this speaks to them. And if it doesn't get to them directly, I hope it helps somebody out there. You know, this is a different way to look at things. And if you're suffering from lung cancer, this is the topic of the video, really think that this information is going to help you. And from the bottom of my heart, I believe it's almost the only information that is going to help you. So let's talk about why you got here in the first place, why you're sitting there with this diagnosis of having lung cancer. I'm going to pull your awareness away from the allopathic. My kids are outside playing, so you're gonna hear them in the background. My apologies, but I need to get this out. You know, time is of the essence when you're dealing with lung cancer. So the reason why I do quote unquote is, you know, I can't be treating any diagnosed disease medical condition, okay? And I don't want to be, because I have pulled myself away from that idea of thinking that things just happen to you, okay? And I'm sure that you know, you didn't just one day wake up and have this weird foreign cell invade your body and affect all these other cells that are in your lungs, and you know, it magically kind of created lung cancer. This is a process that has been happening your entire life, and even before your life started, okay? You know, it's your genes are handed down. Your genes have a lot to do with it. Your family history has a lot to do with it. And it's all about the lymphatic system, okay? The lymphatic system, the allopathic practice just discovered this, you know, past year, a few months ago actually. And it's really kind of a sad thing that they're just discovering this, because it is, in my opinion and many others, the #1 system of the body that you should be worried about. Is a system that runs through your entire body. What it is your sewer system. Every cell in your body, which makes up your hair, your skin, your eyes, every organ of your body, your bones, even everything, your cells make up the structure of your body. Each one of these cells in our body, there's trillions, eat and poop just the way that we do, okay? They eat what we eat, and that waste needs to go somewhere, okay? The waste goes into your lymphatic system, and it should be excreted through your kidneys or your bowels. Mainly your kidneys. It's the white, your urine is actually supposed to have filtration in it. If you pee in a cup, you should see sediment. You should be seeing white cloudy at the very least. And if you are not, that lymphatic waste is being blocked in your body. It's going to accumulate where your genetic weaknesses are, and it will coagulate and form into hardened, you know, what they call, you know, what it is it coagulates into tumors, and if you let that tumor go long enough, it will turn into what they call cancer. Okay, that's all cancer is, that's all a tumor is, that's all any kind of health problem is too. It can be as simple as, hi kitty, it can be as simple as a skin problem. Your skin is like your third kidney, and it's also an eliminative organ, and if you're having skin rashes, it's that lymph that's trying to escape. The pimples that you see on your face, that white stuff, is the lymph, mucus, lymph. It will come out of your sinuses. It can be seen in many different health problems. So the reason why you have lung cancer, what they call lung cancer, is simply just lymphatic stagnation from your cells, interstitial lymphatic stagnation around your cells, okay? And the reason why it's coagulating, it shouldn't in a healthy body, but we've gotten so far off in our society of what we think is healthy. There's many myths, there's many ideas on what is healthy, but if you look at the basics, you can look at chemistry, and you can look at our physiology. Our physiology tells us that we are frugivores. We are a frugivore tropical species which migrated from the tropics. They can see that in the history of looking at our skeletal remains from many, many years ago, finding that we are a tropical species. It also is seen in our teeth. We have teeth that are primates. We are most like primates in our genetics. Our hands are not claws. We don't have even the intestinal tract to digest meat and other food like that. Okay, so physiologically, we are a primate species, which primates are frugivores. We are supposed to mainly eat frugivores. Not only can you see that through our body, you can also see that in the chemistry, okay? The chemistry is almost the most important part of this whole thing, because it's really going to tell you what you should be eating to have a healthy body and what you should be avoiding if you want to avoid health problems. It's on the pH scale, okay? You want an alkaline body. An alkaline body is healthy, is functioning. An acid body, an acidic body is going to cause pain in your body, okay? Just think when, you know, urine is acidic, and if you leave a baby in a diaper, is perfect example what Dr. Morse talks about all the time. Leave a baby in a wet diaper, it's going to develop a rash because the acids are burning the skin. Now just imagine when you have too many acids, what it's going to do on the inside of your body. It's going to cause pain, you know, arthritis, you know, acidic pain chemistry around your joints. Just an example. So your cells, oh, and what is acidic and what is alkaline? Alkaline is your fruits. Your fruits are most alkaline in chemistry, okay? That's the food that's designed for our body. We are an alkaline-based world here, you know. Things get out of whack when there's too much acid. When there's acid rain, we experience environmental problems, and when there's too much acid in our body, we experience health problems. So, back to this. Our foods, okay? Fruit is most alkaline. You get into the acid foods when you start cooking your food, and when you eat foods that are not meant for our body, that are acid in chemistry, like meat, dairy, and grains, okay? I know that it might sound crazy that you think, oh my goodness, we're not supposed to eat meat and dairy? Don't we need dairy for the calcium? Just take a step back for a second. Remember about the meat, you know, our physiologically, we are not designed to eat meat. The protein diet we can't even utilize the protein from animal meat. It actually has to be broken down in a very exhaustive process in our body to amino acids. Those amino acids actually come from plant materials first and only, okay? So if you want protein, get it right from the source that the animal is getting it, which is plants, okay? Dairy, you think about, just think about naturally, right? Naturally. We are not naturally supposed to be drinking a cow's milk. That cow's milk is designed perfectly for a baby cow to grow a 300-pound baby calf. It's not meant for humans. Just think about it that way, okay? And breads and pastas are human creation and have no nutritional value whatsoever for our bodies, and the only thing they do is cause acid chemistry and clog up our intestines with mucoid plaque, which makes it really hard to absorb any nutrients that you're getting in. Also, one of the main problems that causes this backed up lymph problem, okay? So the way you got here, right? Your cells are trying to consume the nutrition that you're eating. The cells are if you're consuming a standard American diet, you know, which is not raw fruit, you're going to be consuming acid chemistry. Aw, thank you, my darling. I got a little flower from my son here. All right, let me finish up here, okay?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetie. Can you go play over there just for a couple minutes, okay? Thank you, sweetie. So I just want to bust this out during playtimes. My apologies, but okay. So your cells are consuming nutrition or food that you're consuming. It's consuming the chemistry that you're putting into your body. So if you're not consuming the right kind of nutrition, you are creating waste. And if it's too much waste, too much acidic waste that the cells can't keep up with, that they're not naturally designed for, that lymphatic waste, which is just cellular waste, is going to become too much, and eventually it's just, like I said before, it's just going to coagulate around your genetically weak areas, and it's going to be a problem for you, okay? An acid problem for you. So it's all about chemistry. You are in this situation because you have a chemistry problem. You want to change your chemistry. It's as simple as that, and that's the only way you can do that is with the kind of chemistry that you're putting in your mouth. If you have lung cancer, this is what I would do. I can only say what I would do in this situation, which I think is the only way that anyone in this situation would get better. Okay, I would go on a 40-day grape fast. That means eating or juicing grapes. Organic is best. I know they're expensive, but if you can't get organic, just get grapes and wash them really thoroughly with some baking soda and water in the sink. Let them soak for a few minutes and then rinse them off really good. They'll be fine. It's the chemistry that you need to worry about. You are in such, or if it was me, I would be in such a bad place that this is a life or death situation, okay? Lung cancer is pretty serious. Okay, so when you are detoxing, you're going to be experiencing the lymph, the stagnant lymph, and the grossness that you've accumulated coming out. You may have some problems, good problems, but problems nonetheless, of fluid in the lungs, because this is what happens with these serious kind of cases. Fortunately, that's where your acidic buildup is, and that's one of the detox symptoms. All I would do is not be concerned, and all I would do is go to the hospital and have my lungs expectorated, have the fluid removed. This may happen a few times, but it's nothing to be too concerned about. I would also, along with this 40-day grape fast that's going to bring out this backed up mucus, I would make sure that if I eat anything else, it's raw and it's fruits, berries, or melons only. This is a life or death situation, and I would not consume any kind of protein, dairy, or breads or pastas or anything like that, which are very acidic in chemistry and are going to create more problems than good. You need to be more alkaline in chemistry, and when your life is depending on it like this, you need to be serious about it, doing this fast. I would go on a few herbs. I would go on 2 kidney formulas of Dr. Robert Morse's. I will put a link down in there. You need to be a member in his club. It's a $10 membership, but you get the $10 back in a coupon. I make no money recommending this. I am not affiliated anyway. I have used these herbs, and I highly recommend them when I'm healing my body or my clients. If you can't get the tea that I'm about to mention, you can buy the 3 herbs that are in the tea and you know, do it yourself, but his prices are extremely good, and you know they're from a great source and from a reputable company, from the doctor that I'm training under. This is the only healing modality I know of that most other people know of that can actually cure, I shouldn't say cure, that can reverse health problems. So I would go on 2 kidney formulas, which are tinctures. I would also take 1 adrenal formula and 1 lung formula. And then I would be sipping on lung tea. It has 3 different herbs in it. I'll post the link below in there, or you know, maybe if you can personally reach out to me, I can screenshot the ingredients, and you can check it out if it's something that you'd like or be interested in. But I do think that taking herbs would help you in this situation, but it's not absolutely necessary. I would do it if it were me. So, but I would definitely, if I was facing this situation, I would absolutely, without hesitation, go on a 40-day grape fast and, go on the alkaline side of chemistry and remove all these toxins that have been built up over time. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take some perseverance, and, it's not going to be the easiest thing. But I don't know. I certainly view it as much easier than, the allopathic approach, which is just, I don't know. It's crazy to me because if you think about it, chemistry, what are they doing but putting acid chemistry in an already acid body? It's not going to do anything but harm. So, acid chemistry meaning chemo, it's on the pH scale, it's very close to battery acid, and you're pouring that throughout your entire body. It's killing every single cell, and it's not targeting the cancer cells, which all the cancer cells are just cells burnt by the acid chemistry. That's all they are, that have coagulated. So, I really hope that this breaks everything down simply so you can understand how you got into this place in the first place and the steps you can take to change anything. Please, if this reaches the family member I'm hoping it does, reach out to me. You know how to get a hold of me. If it's anybody else that's in this situation, I would be happy to help you. You can find me through my email, shatteringnorms123@gmail.com. You can find me on the private Facebook group Detox Journeys Interviews. You can see my other videos on YouTube, and I also have a website, shatteringnorms.com. Please reach out to me if this speaks to you. If you need help, I'll be more than happy to help you guys. God bless. Thank you.